what inspired you to start bringing people to travel around Africa and even Ghana?
One of the main things is that most people who live in Europe, they're being basically given a different perspective of Africa. The wrong perspective of Africa, because it's in their interest to make Africa look a particular way. And I always tell people, if Africa was how it was, why are so many different business people coming to Africa?
For a long time now, if you have been watching my videos, then you would know I'm all about bringing people to Ghana, showing them actually the motherland and the beautiful hidden gems in Africa. Now today I'm with a wonderful gentleman who is doing something extraordinary. Guys, he was able to bring 172 or 3 or 4 people all the way from the UK to visit Ghana, and I have the opportunity of sitting down and speaking with him and some of very special guests that have also joined on this trip. But without further ado, let me introduce him, the one and only
Mr. Dave McQueen.
Mr. Dave McQueen from Rip Fitness. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm good.
I'm good. Well, you're looking chilled, you're looking relaxed, you're looking like immersed in. So I like that.
Oh yeah, I'm home. I'm just where I'm supposed to be.
That's it.
Exactly.
That is it. I love it. Now tell us, before we even get deep into it, tell us a little bit about Rip Fitness.
So Rip Fitness was an organization that I started over 27 years ago.
Wow.
I started with 50 pounds in my pocket.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it was just 8 clients to begin with. And then it just grew from there.
Oh my goodness. 8 clients. So how many do you have now?
I've got a database of about 25,000 clients.
25,000. Guys, I don't even feel like I've seen 25,000 in my life. That is
So
Rip Fitness, tell us, what is it about?
So it's basically about community. Yeah, it's about family. So we always tell everyone it's about being good to each other, being family. And it's based around, in the UK, based around fitness.
Fitness, okay, so you're a personal trainer?
Most. A little bit of that, bit of everything. So I do personal training, I coach sports, and I work within the community. So I work with the elderly, I work with children with special needs.
Oh, nice.
And I do a lot of mentoring as well for young people.
That's amazing.
So
then what inspired you to start bringing people to travel around Africa and even Ghana?
One of the main things is that most people who live in Europe, they're being basically given a different perspective of Africa. The wrong perspective of Africa, because it's in their interest to make Africa look a particular way. And I always tell people, if Africa was how it was, why are so many different business people coming to Africa? So it's important that people know the real Africa. You know, people would think that Accra was not a city, it's just you know, just a couple of sheds somewhere.
It's actually terrible.
Exactly.
It's actually terrible. People really do think that we're still flying on trees, or there's no internet here, or there's no houses, but you are evidence that we are sleeping or staying. You're staying in one of the most beautiful hotels in Ghana, Movenpic Hotel.
Oh yeah.
So guys, come on, we'll show you. If you're new to this channel, please do like, subscribe and comment Ms. Drew TV, because I'll show you the beautiful hidden gems in Africa. Changing the narrative, that's what we're all about. So, Mr. Dave, this is not your first time in Ghana, right?
It's my first time in Ghana, but it's not my first time in Africa.
Your first time in Ghana?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so tell us, how has your experience been?
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic.
What have been the highlights?
The highlights, there's too many to mention. Every single day I wake up is a highlight.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm where my ancestors was forcibly removed, and now I'm here. And
how does it feel to literally do the whole 360 and come back?
Oh, it's fantastic. I will be living here soon.
Oh, for real? Just after one visit, you're deciding that you're probably going to come and visit here?
It's not just one visit. It's in my head. It's in my soul. So you find that many people from the Caribbean, you see a lot of people from America and so forth. We've always read about Africa. From the age of 19, I've read Marcus Garvey books. Yeah, and it's all about coming back to Africa.
Yes.
So now many of us have the resources to physically come here now. Before, it's a journey before we got here, because you can't just come here with an empty pocket.
No.
Anywhere in the world.
Of course.
Yeah. So many of us have that opportunity now where we can afford to move around the world.
So with Rip Fitness, you take people just around Africa or just anywhere around the world?
All the way around the world.
Okay,
And
so what are some of the African countries you guys have?
So the African countries we've visited is Kenya.
Nice.
We've done Tanzania.
Beautiful.
Mauritius is part of Africa.
Yes.
Mauritius is part of
I'm
Africa.
loving this. I'm loving this.
Zanzibar.
Yes.
Gambia.
Oh my goodness.
And Senegal.
So what inspires you guys to bring people back to Ghana? Well, not Ghana, but Africa in a sense. Like you said, our ancestors are here.
Yeah.
But has there been something that's been very like pressing maybe on your heart that you have thought, you know what, this is the place to be and everybody needs to see this?
Everyone's history started from here. Let's be honest, the whole world's history started from Africa. The original people on the earth are Africans. Yeah. Even when I went to India and I was walking down southern India, and because of how I look, they said to me, ooh. And I went, I'm different. And there's one, I asked my guide, why are they looking at me in that way? And my guide said to me, it's because I look like one of their gods.
Wow.
Shifa, the giver of life. So as I studied things throughout, did you know that now the Indians are coming out now and saying that the original people in Africa, in India, came from Africa. So India was called Eastern Ethiopia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm very much into history. I'm very much into knowing where you're coming from. If you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going.
Well, 1000%. I like that. If you don't know where you're coming from, you do not know where you're going. So now, just tell me, you've been in Ghana for what, a week or so? You brought how many people?
172.
100. I was right. 172 people. How has it been managing all of these people? That's crazy.
Well, I take it in my strides now because I've had 27 years practice. So it's all about doing your groundwork first. Yeah.
How easy was it doing research on Ghana and knowing what to do and how to go to places and all that stuff?
Getting the where to go is easy.
Yes.
Knowing how to do it is the challenge. But it's about getting in contact with the right people. Yeah, with anything that you do.
Yes.
Yeah, it's knowing the right people who to work with.
So the highlight of your trip so far, you have to pick one. Like
pick one.
Favorite thing. You've got so many people watching. What would you say is one thing that if they come to Ghana, they should visit or do or eat?
Elmina Castle.
Elmina Castle.
You have to go there because that was the last journey out of Africa of our ancestors, and it tells you so many stories there. And if you really take it in, you could understand how it started for us, the whole history behind it, and the starting of the brainwashing.
Yeah. Oof. Wow, that's deep. It's true.
People only behave a certain way because they've been brainwashed. And now it's about trying to de-brainish everyone to understand who they are and to be proud of who they are.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Helping people understand to be proud of where they are.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So now you've got a lot of people who probably want to join Rip Fitness and we're wondering, like, you know, will you come back to Ghana again?
Oh, 100%.
Would you come back to Ghana again?
100%. Ghana has a resource that hasn't been tapped into properly yet, which is tourism.
Yeah.
Yeah. At present moment, as I told a lot of my group, Ghana is basically still based around business. And if it's based around business, what business and who they're doing business with?
Very interesting.
Ah, okay.
Very.
So it hasn't really tapped into tourism as yet. And I could see the opportunities here to bring all different groups to Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not just about a fitness group. You have a huge opportunity to bring senior citizens. You have a huge opportunity to bring another group where you have young people coming here.
We do. We've got a lot of young people that tend to come during December. We have all of these different other YouTubers, myself, and there are so many other YouTubers that are now trying to showcase the beautiful things to do and see in Ghana. And I'm really happy that you were able to come and that you are also doing your part and bringing thousands or hundreds of people from the UK to Ghana. Now, guys, Mr. David's done a great thing, so I've got like 2 of his amazing guests that are going to sit down and chat with you. We're going to find out a little bit more about their trip. What do they eat? What do they do? What don't they like? And why you should come to Ghana. We'll see you after this.
Hi, everybody.
Where are we going?
Accra, Ghana.
How many of us?
172. Okay. I remember that.
We took about almost the whole plane.
As promised, guys, I have got 2 very special individuals that have been part of the Rip Fitness family. They're part of the community, customers, clients, family. That's what it is. So I got Aubrey and I got Royce. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Well, you're looking good, I must say that.
Feeling well.
You're
very
feeling well?
Very
Feeling
well.
relaxed?
Very relaxed.
This is called the Ghana effect, guys. This is the Ghana glow.
Definitely.
You guys are looking chilled, like you're enjoying the sun.
Definitely.
Not look like you're ready to go back to the
Not at all. Not at all.
to the dark, 3 p.m. dark.
No, and the rain and the cold.
And rain and cold.
No.
damp
You can't
weather.
wear this right
No.
Put it on the heating now.
Yep. No.
Imagine, not aircon heating. Wow, wow, wow.
Indeed.
So you guys have been spending time with Rip Fitness in Ghana for how long? About a week?
Just over a week.
Just over a week.
Just over
We
a week.
arrived on the 31st of
Yeah.
October.
Nice. So how's it been?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
An
Brilliant.
experience.
An experience. Is it your first time in Ghana?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my, first time in Africa?
No,
No.
we went to the Gambia just before the
Yeah.
pandemic.
Nice,
And I've been to Cape Verde as
Ooh,
well.
Cape Verde's
Yeah.
nice. So okay, first time in Ghana.
Yes.
I need to know like the real, your first take, your first impression when you got out the airport, when you saw maybe the roads, you saw people selling things on their head. What was it like?
For me, it was just, we arrived at night.
Okay.
So we didn't get to see fully. But during the day, the next day when you woke up, it's beautiful. People at the hotel,
Yes.
beautiful, friendly. People at the hotel, at the
Yes.
airport, friendly.
Uh-huh.
That was my first impressions. Everybody was just so nice and so welcoming.
I like that.
And like Dave said before, we felt like we'd come home.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the
That's what it
first
felt like.
impression I got was welcome home again. But yeah, you know, you feel great amongst your own people. For me personally, you know, I just felt relaxed.
Yes.
You know?
Indeed.
I thought, yes, I've arrived.
There you go.
I've arrived.
Originally, are you from the Caribbean or from where? From African or
The Caribbean.
Caribbean?
Both from the Caribbean.
There you go. So literally coming back, it was. But are you guys Jamaican or what country? Sorry.
My parents are Guyanese.
Guyanese.
Bayesian.
Bayesian. But then you would say that there's some similarities of the Caribbean when you came to Ghana, right?
Oh,
Yeah, there are.
When I came to Ghana, when I went to Jamaica, I was still seeing people like, you know, selling things on their heads sometimes at the petrol station.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yes, it
Exactly.
feels like the
Yeah.
same, just different accents.
Yeah.
It's just it's little things like pots and pans and the way people will move around.
Yes.
You know, everyone stays in the shade or walks slowly. you know, if it rains, people don't go out and walk. You know,
Yeah.
You only see the Englishmen going out walking in the rain.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, true.
or the tourism.
I love it. So, on your whole trip overall, what would you say has been the highlight of your trip to Ghana? Like, what has been like, I can never forget this, I'm taking this with me forever. When I think about Ghana, I'm gonna remember this. When people are coming to Ghana, I encourage you guys to do this.
It's too many.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Top
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 three.
three.
Well, of course, Elmina Castle.
Okay.
Walking in the markets.
Ooh,
The
which market did you go
markets out here
Yeah.
are an event
It's
on their
all
own.
to? 100%. That's
An
a whole
event.
trip.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to Makola Market,
Makola Market.
Makola Market,
Yes.
and we went to the Arts and Crafts Centre.
Yes.
That was.
Everybody, have a look at this. Have a look at this. Come, my
No,
sister.
when you
come look
have
at
5, 6, 7, 8 people around you, all tell you to
Yes.
come to their store, and you want to buy from everybody,
But
but
you can't.
realistically we can't.
You can't.
But you know, it's the friendly smile of Ghanaian people.
Yeah.
They all welcome you, and they're very polite and patient.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting the treatment that you you appreciate, you know, and you thank them, you know. I know everyone has a little bark with for your attention, but in general, it's just the people themselves. Those people welcome me in my heart, and that's what I would take home with me. The people, the spirit of the
and
people.
it's the bartering and the.
My goodness.
I love that. You know me. I like a bargain. And I felt like every time I came away with a bargain. Whether I did or not, I don't know. But it felt like I got a bargain.
It started off at 50, you got it to 30, that's a bargain.
Half.
Good.
I did really good.
She understands the tactics. She got it from
Really
set
good,
on.
really good.
Literally, when they tell you a price, you cut it in half and you start from there.
Yeah,
That's
but
how
no,
you do it.
I did better than that. I dropped it really low.
Come
So
on.
low that they laughed.
She's good.
And then we broke the ice, and that's when we
Come on,
negotiated.
she's
But no,
good.
fantastic
Oh,
market.
we
Love the
that, we
experience.
love that.
Love
So
the experience.
let's talk about the food, like the culture. Did you guys have any? Did you taste any like local dishes?
Yeah, we had
Some white cheese. Is it white cheese?
Wache.
Yeah, white cheese,
Wache.
which is like a rice
Rice and
and
peas.
yeah, just like rice and peas.
But instead of curry, it was like with stew.
Yeah.
But with the tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
had
got
that.
a little bit of tomato sauce as a side piece. But
So how was that?
it wasn't as spicy as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But
Go on.
The sauce.
the shitu.
That's it. That's what I was thinking.
That's when you start sweat.
That's
You're sweating already.
Your eyelids sweat.
My eyes, my cheeks, they're literally,
Yeah.
actually, as dark as I am, I start going red.
Yeah.
When you have too much, but then you can't have wache without the shit on.
Yeah, true.
That's what makes it.
true.
Okay, I'm glad you
We also had
experienced
some the soyas.
Suya, so like the kebabs.
We
Yeah.
had those in various different places.
Different
We
kebab.
had some on the street, and then we had some in a restaurant.
Yes.
And they were quite different.
Yeah.
They were very different.
Yeah.
I don't want to
we-
say what I want to say, but you never know. When they're on a side road, you have to go for the experience, but you don't know
Yeah.
if it's real or if it's not. But I'm glad you had that
Yeah.
experience.
We had to compare the two.
Yeah.
Had to compare the two. We also had some. They were like fried dumplings.
Okay,
And they were
off
big.
road?
Is that what? Yeah,
Yes,
on the
yes,
street.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
they were
Yeah,
really
they're
nice.
nice.
Yes, we had those. That was
Okay.
And
nice.
just local fruits, you know, the pineapple when they chop it right in
Lovely.
front of
Yeah,
you.
had that in a bag. Yeah, we had that. That was
Oh,
lovely.
no,
So
this
we've done a
is
few
good. You
things.
really had the Ghanaian
Yeah,
experience.
definitely.
I mean, there's
Yes.
still more to to experience. You know, I think this is a taster
Definitely.
trip for us.
Yeah.
You know, I want to come back, taste a bit more,
Yeah.
experience more. You know, live the life a bit more. So
Yeah.
you know, it's been wonderful
It
so
was
far.
good.
Yeah.
So we talked about the highs. Was there any low moments that you're like, oh, I wish this was different. I wish this changed. I would prefer if this was a bit better. Be honest.
I think sometimes the taxis leave
Yeah,
a lot to be desired.
taxis.
The qualities of the cars, some of them, the seat belts didn't work. We got a
Yeah.
taxi yesterday
Oh,
and he did a
yeah.
U-turn, and I was sure he was driving on the pavement or in the middle of the road because it was very bumpy. One car smelt like there was rubber burns.
Yes. Coming back from Accra Mall. Yeah. I don't know if it's the car in
Yeah.
front or the car in front. So,
It was an experience, but it
That
needs
is
a lot to be
Ghana.
desired.
But
Yeah.
you guys got actual taxis and not Uber.
Well, we started off with taxis, and then we switched to
Uber.
Uber. But it was the Uber cars that were the ones that had the most concern.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but I think what Ghana needs is more infrastructure.
Yes.
I heard they're building a certain road from right through the country from, was it south to north or north to south?
Okay, yeah.
That's what I've heard. But infrastructure, because there's no trains. There's one train.
There's a train that goes once every morning.
Yeah,
every
I
day.
mean, come on.
Yeah, once.
Come on. You know,
The
we
traffic.
need some
traffic,
infrastructure
yes.
going on in
Yeah.
Ghana.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it's such a vast country. For us to
Exactly.
get around more quicker, as in Dave said about tourism, if you want people to get to A to B,
It shouldn't
How
take
to
us
get
5.
there.
We went on one of our day trips to Shy Hills.
yes.
Oh yeah,
And there was
that's traffic.
4 coaches. There's 172 of us, and there were 4 coaches. We had a police escort.
You need that,
Yeah, yeah.
but you need that.
Yeah,
'cause
we
if
shouldn't
you
have
didn't
to need that, but it was fantastic.
You had the VVIP experience.
We did
Yes,
have
we
the
did.
VVIP experience. Dave always gives VVIP experiences
Yeah.
on all of his
So
trips.
you've gone a lot of trips with Rick
We've known
Fitness.
Dave for about 15, about 15.
years.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
A long time. We've been on a few trips.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
family.
Come
Yeah.
on,
It's
we
like
love
we
that.
love the fact that his ethos is all based on family.
Yeah.
One of the things he always says when he starts one of his trips is, we are all family. We all support each other. We all
Yeah.
look out for each other.
other.
Every
Help
morning.
one another.
Even at 172, we don't know all the 172 people that are here, but we say hello and we greet them like we know
That's
them.
good. Yeah.
So they are family, and it's
Yeah.
that kind of ethos that we love, which is why we keep going on trips
Yes.
with Dave, because we know We're going to look after each other.
There's a certain standard he
Yeah.
upholds to.
Yes.
He upholds to. So
That is good. So
and
you would encourage more people to join
Definitely,
fitness?
definitely. He gives you, it's not just about coming on holiday, it's the experience
Yes.
of coming on holiday with Dave that gives it that added, that added level.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
and
like
and
that.
everyone's friendly.
That's
Lovely.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave, I think you got yourself some brand ambassadors. So
Yeah.
now let's talk about everybody watching. Why should they, or one thing that you think is amazing about Ghana, why you should encourage everybody watching to come and visit the motherland, Ghana?
I think for me, it's the people, it's the experience. It's always the people to me that add to the experience of going on holiday. You can come on holiday and you can sit by the pool all day and you could be anywhere in the world. Step outside your hotel,
Yes.
walk down the street,
Yes.
speak to the locals, interact with everybody. We are all equal. I think people forget that. We are
Yes.
all equal. Be nice, be friendly, smile. We have the opportunity to travel. Not everybody does that, and we have to be grateful for what we can do.
Yeah.
So one of the things again that we always like to do is to give back to the community, give
Yes.
back to the locals. Fair enough, we barter, but I'm not going to buy something from you that's not going to give you any profit.
Yes.
So
that's true.
I'll barter, and then I might give you a little bit extra because that's the good thing to do.
Yes.
So it's the experience, and it's just seeing a different culture. It's like coming back to our motherland. So it is. We do feel like I'm at home. The food is not too dissimilar from Caribbean food to a certain
Yeah.
degree, so you're not eating anything that you don't really
Crazy,
recognise,
yeah.
although there are some things that I don't recognise. But yeah, it's a wonderful experience, and I will definitely 100% be coming back.
I love that.
Definitely.
I mean, for me, apart from the weather, which is fantastic,
Yes.
I'll say 99.9% of the
Yes.
time,
Yeah.
As again, what Ross said, the weather and the people here, to be honest, they just welcome you home. It's just the ethos of the country. They work hard and they look after you as well. And I really appreciate most of the things that every Ghanaian has done for me since I've arrived.
Yeah.
They look after you and they're very polite to me.
Yeah.
So I say, for my experiences, I just love the country
Yes.
and the people here.
And that's why he's encouraging people to come.
Yeah.
And we are expecting to see you guys back
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
With more people. Don't come alone, bring more people.
Oh, we
with
will.
you.
And we'll tell when we get home, we'll be saying like, put that at the top of your
Yeah.
travel
Yes,
list.
come
Put
to
that at the top of your
Ghana.
travel list.
It definitely is a life-changing experience.
Definitely, definitely.
Even for me, like moving from the UK, I'm born and raised, I am Ghanaian, well half Ghanaian, half Jamaican.
Yeah.
And I was born and raised in the UK.
Okay.
But when I actually decided to live in Ghana, I'm like, there's nothing for me in the UK
Yeah.
anymore. Like, and maybe they have a bit of structure, but
Yeah.
I would always pick this
Yeah.
over that.
Yeah.
You know? So guys,
Yeah.
you've heard it from other people themselves. It's not just me being biased. Come on, Ghana
Yeah.
is the way. We are encouraging you guys to come and visit Ghana. And if you don't know how to do that, join Rip Fitness.
Yep.
They're the best way. They're all around the UK.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they'll give you a life-changing experience. But if not, and you're sitting in your home or in the cold and you just want to see what it's like, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe to Ms. Drew TV, and we're going to show you what we already are, showing you more of the beautiful things to do and see in Ghana and Africa. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed.
Thank you.